going to do the sequel to Dragonwood.
Yes.
Dragonrealm. So it's also by Game Right. And it's ages 10 and up. It takes about 30 minutes. In fact, it even goes quicker than that.
It's really fast with 2 people.
2 to 4 players. So this is a how to play video and a playthrough. So just bear along with the explanation here. Let's take a look at the setup here. Oops, that's my camera. All right, so in this game, it's a worker placement, score the most points, hand management game. So you're going to be managing these cards just like in Dragonwood. You have different suits. And you'll be playing these cards, up to 6 of them, 1 card per die, to try to overcome locations here. So if I do what's called a sneak, which is on this card here, I have to get a 7 or higher on the number of dice that I roll. So if I do a sequence of cards like a 9, 10, 11, I'd roll 3 dice, and if I get a 7 or higher, in this case, I'll get to place 2 of my meeples, my warriors. On a search action, I only need to get a 4 or higher, and that's when you play a set of cards that are the same, like 2 3s or 4 4s or 3 5s. A storm is just playing cards of the same color. Mm-hmm. And from this card here, you need to get a 4 or higher. Now, so when it has that circle, you place 2 meeples. So this is the incentive to try to go for a sneak. This one, you only get 1 meeple and 1 meeple. Now, what are we going for here? This 6 means you get 6 coins, and that's your points. Whoever has the most coins at the end of the game wins. Second place, so we'll be placing meeples like this on the card. So if I did get that 7 or higher, mm-hmm. I place 2 meeples. Let's say Julie gets 1 of her meeples on there. And eventually we got to fill in the whole card. And goblins can appear, which I'll explain in a minute. But let's say I have 3 and Julie has 2 like this. Well, I did come in first place. So I would get to 6 coins. But Julie tied with the goblins, so she wouldn't get anything. Uh-huh. But if she did have this situation here, the goblin didn't affect anything. She's in second place, so she would get 5 coins. And you see these dragon stones. I believe that's what they're called. Why don't you look it up for me, please?
I think that's what you call them.
Dragon stones, if you win the card, meaning you have the majority, you keep the card. And at the end of the game, if you have the most dragon stones, you get a bonus 5 coins. So when you're setting up the game, you have to create a pile here.
Yes, and they're called dragon stones.
The dragon stones. Okay, so in a 2-player game, they say you play with 1 less blue card. Okay. In a 3 or 4-player game, you have a blue card on the top. So you set up the deck. You have 1 green card on the bottom, a purple. I see a 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, a 2, but only in a 2-player game. That's how you go. Now, this location here is that if you fail, you put your meeple here, and then you can have up to 3 on this card. And at the end of the game, it's worth 1 dragon stone each, which can help you get that bonus 5 coins. However, if you say I roll a 6 on that card and I needed to get a 7, right? I played a sequence of a 9 and 8, and I rolled 2 dice, and I got 2 6s. And from a previous turn, I had a guy here already. I can take him off to get a +1. And even if I had 2 and I had a 5, I could take both of them off to get +1 each, which would be +2 would be a 7. So when you lose, you put 1 of your meeples there. You take all your cards back if you lose. But if you win, your cards go to the discard pile, and you get a new card. Okay, we're going to explain new card right here. I'm going to explain some other differences here in a minute. But I wanted to show you the setup first and the basic object of the game, which is to get the most coins by the end of the game. All right, so now that we have the draw deck ready, by the way, the game ends when this location is 1. All right, so I got to put 3 down here.
There's no limit to how many guys you can have in that.
Only 3.
Pot, right? Oh, 3.
Only
okay.
3, yeah. All right, so here's our 3 locations. And by the way, there are many others here, so the game will be different every time. And in a 2-player game, they don't want you to play with these 2 locations, the Crystal Mountains and Halfling. I guess it's because there's just too many meeples to put on there. It works better in a 3 or 4 player game. So you remove those from the deck. All right, so we've set up the locations. You'll see here that these two here, you can get those place 2 guys if you go for those. These, you're only going to be able to place 1 guy no matter which one you go for here. Here's the goblins. I'll take my meeple back. Now we got to set up our deck of special cards. So I'll show it here on the other camera. These special cards, normally in Dragonwood, you would get to draw them and try to win them. And here you start with them. And so you can either, we're going to get 3 of these cards, and we either keep 2 level 1s. See, here are level 1s with a 1 right here. Or you keep a level 2. So you're going to keep 2 level 1s or a level 2. And some cards at the end of the game will give you an additional gold. So like this one right here gives you 3 additional gold at the end of the game. And they all have special abilities that will help you win locations. So I'm going to shuffle these up right now. Probably let me see if we're actually broadcasting.
I think we are.
I got to refresh here.
Okay.
It's a good time to
make sure everything's going the way it's supposed
to. We are
to.
live.
Yay.
All right. You just never know.
Yeah.
Okay. And all right. So I'm going to give 3 of these cards to Julie, and Julie will look at it on her camera. So go ahead.
Oop.
I'll look at it on my camera. So I have to take a level 2. Now you could keep some of these secret. Actually, here's my 3 that I got. Now I'm going to show here. I can do one here where I get to reroll 1 die. So if I rolled something like this when I got a 1, I could reroll it. Now I'm not going to keep this one because I can only keep 2 1s or 2 2s. So why would I do that? Keep only a 1. So I'm just going to get rid of that. So I got to choose between these 2. Draw 1 card even if Explore fails. Yeah, if you fail, you get your cards back, but you don't get to draw a card. If you succeed, all your cards go to the discard pile that you played to roll the dice, and you get a new card. But I'm going to keep the reroll.
Okay.
All right. So that's my special ability. All right, Julie, what are you going to keep?
Well, I have 2 1s and a 2. My first one is +1 to all storms, plus I get 1 coin at the end. Or I could do just a one-time use of +4 to any search. And I have a +1 to all explorers, which I'm going to go with that one because in that way
+1
I
on
can
everything.
go with anything.
You got that last night.
Yeah,
when we played this.
What can I say?
All right, so she's going to get +1 to all attempts.
Everything.
And let me see, do I have my cards lined up here? And here you have a turn summary card and a reminder card of, what is a sneak and a search and a storm is. All right, so these cards.
We're done.
Go away. We don't need them anymore.
Nope.
Now we look at this deck here. Now we're going to start with, was it 5 that we looked up?
Yes.
And like I said, you have this many suits. We take out the rock slides and the goblins. Now it does say in the rule book, if you get a goblin or a rock slide, you put it back in the deck and shuffle it. I just like to start off right away without them being in the deck.
Didn't we do that with the other game?
Yeah, we do that with Dragonwood too. The rules doesn't say that. But you'll see what goblins do when you draw a goblin card. It's either going to put a goblin on the right location, on the left location, or
in the middle.
In the middle, right here. Now, when the last card comes up, you cannot add you cannot add goblins to it. So there's some special rules for that the goblin will go to the other location. But we won't worry about that unless it happens. Now, rock slides are just minor. You just pass cards to each other.
It's not a big deal.
All right, so
did you shuffle?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I didn't miss it.
So here's your 5 cards.
Thank you, sir.
Here's my 5 cards. And now I'm going to shuffle these in here.
Okay.
And then shuffle it up a little bit more. So this part of the strategy is preventing somebody from getting the location card. If you tie a location, you'll share in the coins. So if we tie for first place, you'll add up this number here, 11. So say, this location we could tie. It could be 1 goblin here, and I'd have 2, and Julie would have 2. So it'd be 13 if we both tied for first place. And so 13 divided by 2 would be 6.5, but you round down. You each get 6 coins. But then no one would get to location to get those dragon stones. Remember, the dragon stones give you that bonus 5 gold at the end.
Oh, that's right.
Now, it's possible for a goblin to win the location, which means no one gets to location. The second place player would get the coins. But then the goblins, no one wins it.
Right.
So part of the strategy is just trying to deny people winning a location.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you can get the majority of dragon stones. Now, unlike Dragonwood, you start out with 2 cards. So your actions are, I'll turn it this way.
Okay.
You either try to go for a location, explore a location, or you draw 2 cards. Like Ticket to Ride, you can take one face-up one and you get the next one, see what it is first, or you can do a blind draw if you like. Now, you are allowed to keep your coins secret, okay, when you get them in case somebody's counting, but we're not going to do that. And so if I look at the cards I have, what I'm starting out with, I already have some sequencing going on.
I do too.
So I can go for sneaks. And I have 2 for storms. But searches, I only have 1 of each number, so I probably won't be doing any searches right now. All right, so that's how you set up the game, and we're going to start it right now. So here's a playthrough part. So Julie, you can go first.
Okay, I'm going.
Hang on a second. Let me. All right, so you're going to draw 2 cards.
I'm going to take the 7.
Okay, you get to reveal the next one.
And I'm going to actually take a random.
All right, so let's see what you got. All right, so Julie's got some good options here for sequencing and going for
storms.
For storms, which is same color.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything for searches?
I do. I have 2 8s.
2 8s. So you could do that if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
All right. So normally I don't know what Julie has. And by the way, you can only have 9 cards. If you get over 9, you can get over 9 during your turn. You just have to discard down to 9. Okay. So for me, am I going to go for something right now? Sequencing. Oh, by the way, if the dice if you don't know how Dragonwood works, it's the same kind of dice. You have 1 4 and 1 1, so that's about a 17% chance. And then you have 2 2s and 2 3s, which is 33% chance. So when you roll the die, there's a 50% chance you'll get a 3 or a 4. So you got to keep that in mind. That I always try to plan for just getting 2s.
Just like the game last night.
Yeah, it's the same kind of
thing. Because Dragonrealm came second. Right?
Dragonrealm came second.
Okay, so this is
Dragonwood came first.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm really tempted to go for this because then I get to place 2 of my guys if I win that. But I only have 3 dice. I do get to re-roll 1, but the odds of me getting 2 3s and a 4
it's pretty tricky.
On 3 dice, that's minimum what I would need to get, even with my re-roll pet chipmunk. All right, so I'm just going to draw 2 then.
Okay.
I'm going to draw blindly,
All
10,
right.
which is what I needed. Oh, and a goblin. So a goblin gets placed.
Where does it go?
On the left. So right here, it's already occupying one of those spots.
Okay.
And you'll see here, now I have a sequence of 4, so I probably will go for that location next turn. All right, Julie, what are you going to do?
I'm actually going to beat you to it. I have a 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
All right, so you're going to do 5 dice?
Actually, I'm going to do this 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, now here's one thing that I didn't explain even though Julie might put 2 guys there, if I go there on next turn and I go for the same thing, I get to place 2 guys there even if there's only 1 spot, if it's the last thing you need to win the location. So it could still be a 2 versus 2. But Julie is going to try to get there first.
And plus I have +1 on all my explorers
too.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right, so you definitely got 2 of your guys there.
Yep. Here are 2 of my people.
Now, if Julie had failed, she would get back all of her cards,
and
1 meeple would go here instead. So just basically it would slow her down. Unlike Dragonwood, this game doesn't have as much, it's not as punishing when you lose. So because she did succeed, all of her cards go in the discard pile, and she was able to place 2 of her guys here because it has that ring. Now, if she went for this or this and won it, then she would have only gotten 1 guy.
And then I get to pick a card if I
Yeah, you
remember,
get to pick
right?
the card. Pick a card, right?
Okay. Oh, wait,
Uh,
hon.
All right.
All players pass
Pass
one adventure card to the
to-
right.
Oh, you got to show it on camera here. All right, so this is the rock slide. Pass one card to the right. No big deal. I'll give that, and I get this. Julie gave me a card I don't need. All right, so I'm going for 4. Now, Julie did
5.
5. I may not succeed. I
You
may
might.
fail at this. At least I get to re-roll one with my chipmunk.
You got it.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
Okay, so I'm going to re-roll the 1. I need to get a 4. All right, so 9. I failed. So that means then is I put a guy here, and I do not draw a card, but I do get all my cards back. Dragonwood, though, you got to give up a card when you fail.
Right.
All right, so it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to pick a card.
And you're going to take a... Okay, you get to see the next one.
I think I think I'll risk it and take...
Well, you didn't show it.
Oh, I apologize, you guys.
All right, so you got a 5. All right, we'll look at your can in a minute. I'm going to go for it again, but
All
at
right.
least now I can use this guy to help me win.
There you go. Yay!
Yeah, I definitely got it that time. So I did it on purpose, and I didn't even have to use my guy.
Good.
I did it on purpose, so that way we tie and no one wins at location because it's worth 4 dragon stones.
Darn it.
So because we tied for first place, we add up to 7 gold. Divided by 2, which is 3.5, but you round down, so we get 3 each.
I think I should get 4.
Nope.
Oh, gosh. Isn't that fun?
So each get 3. Our guys, we get them back.
Thank you.
Julie gets 3 coins.
Thank you.
I get 3 coins. This location goes away. And we get to draw up the next one.
Okay.
Remember, it ends when we get to this green one here down to the bottom.
Oh,
and
right,
then
right.
we'll win it. All right, so there's no yellow ring
special.
here, so it's all normal. This is the only one with a ring, but it's a 13.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
All right, so that was my play. Now look what Julie has.
Not a whole
She
lot to
has-
offer here.
All right, well,
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually choose this 2. And I'm going to choose another 2. And I'll flip that over. There you go, honey.
I don't have much right now, but I can go for searches, which is having cards of the same kind, same number.
Same number. Yeah, that's what I was doing too.
Okay, so if you want to see what I'm going for here, I'm going for same numbers right now.
That's what I'm doing.
Because you only need 5s for that one and 6s for that. Okay.
All right. I'm going to actually do a search. So I have 3 2s.
Okay.
And I'm going to go here, actually.
Really?
Go on that one.
Okay, 3 dice, you get +1 on
Yep.
all attempts.
I have 5, 6, 7, and I got it because I only needed
Now, why did
6.
she say 7? Remember?
Because I have my
Your
plus
+1, in
one
case
to all
anybody forgot.
explorers.
Okay, so you only placed 1 guy there, though, because it doesn't
That's
have the
okay.
yellow ring.
At least I got 1 there, and then I take a card.
Yes. So you lost all your cards, but you got a card
Mm-hmm.
for winning it. All right. I think I'm gonna get
I'm going to go
4
random.
here. 3, because that way I can sequence if I have to,
True.
because I have 3s. All right.
I'm
Okay.
going to take this card.
You can't see it.
Oh, I'm going to take this card,
Okay, go ahead.
and I'm going to take 11. I took the 2 11s.
Okay.
What are
All
you
right.
going to do, hon?
I'm gonna risk it
Okay. Where are you going, babe?
right here.
Okay.
2 dice, but at least I get to reroll.
True. And you don't. Oh, you need to.
I do need to reroll.
No.
I still failed. I
darn.
get to place a guy
Now, why didn't you decide to use your guy up there?
because 4 + 1 is 5. I
Oh,
have
that's
6.
true. Yeah.
I'm glad you asked. All right, your turn.
All right, honey. I'm gonna go for this 12, and I will also take this 11.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it again.
Okay.
So I have 2 guys there. 5. I could re-roll it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I will.
Instead of using your guy.
And I didn't have to use a guy. That's why I
Yeah.
did it. So my guy goes here. I lose these 2, but I get a card.
Okay.
And I got a 4.
Nice.
All right. So whoever wins that puts the next guy there, unless a goblin appears. If a goblin appears, we split it 3 ways, and no one wins the card. But so let's see what Julie's going to do. You're going to try to get that
Yeah,
before.
I am. going to take my 3 11s.
Okay.
May I have 3 dice,
3
please?
dice.
Thank you. 7, 8 plus 1 is 9. So I definitely got it.
Okay, put your guy on there. You lose all 3 cards.
Did I get a card?
Get a card. So Julie won this. So she gets 8 gold. At least I got in there. In other words, she would have won it all. If she was the only one that was there, she would have gotten first and second place.
I tried.
believe. You know, we haven't had that happen in a while. What happened if
Yeah.
I forgot what happens if Jolen's there and if you have it all.
I don't know. I still think I should get it all. I was there first. Don't you guys think I should get it all? I think so too.
Or no, because I'm there.
But I was there first.
Okay, hang on now. Yeah, if there is only one player on a completed location, they collect both first and second
They
place.
do. Ooh, I
So,
tried.
in
Shoot,
case
David
you're wondering where that
missed it.
is, it's right here, special cases.
Oh, okay.
We didn't have that happen last night, so I forgot that little rule.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so Julie gets 8,
Mini, 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 mini.
and she gets the location. So she has 2 dragon stones, and I only get 3, so I'm behind. All right. Now we get the next location. See, the game's almost over. It's very quick. I only have 1 more card to go here.
Something I like about it, though, you know.
I don't know.
I think
We'll give the review later.
Okay.
It's fine if you want. If
you want a
fine.
super, super quick game,
Yes.
it's good.
All right. So hey.
Ooh, you
same
have that.
colors, 4 dragon stones. It's not worth as much gold. Remember,
No,
I may
it's
get a bunch of
not.
dragon stones, but I'm not going to get a lot of gold. But I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I will go for it here. I will roll
The 6.
2 dice. So I'm doing what's called a storm, and a storm is where you need cards of the same color, and only get 2 dice here. 5. I will add 1. I'm not going to reroll.
But he doesn't go on there, though, right? The guy you took from.
No, it just
Okay.
comes off. You add 1.
I see.
Now, if I have it, then they're at the end of the game. Remember, they're worth 1 dragon stone each.
Right.
So I succeeded. I
Nice.
get a card. And I'm done.
Well, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do.
Really? You're
3.
going to match me?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is where Julie's going to mess me up and prevent me from winning that card.
You messed me up.
All right, you definitely want it. So put your 2 guys on there. So all 3 cards go. You get a card for winning it.
Thank you.
Now we resolve the location. We're tied, so we each get 3. So I'm going to do a little bit of exchanging here.
Okay, sweetie.
And you get 3. No one wins the location, though, because we tied. So the slimy tunnels. Okay. And we'll win that. Now, this is the last location. If anybody wins this, the game is over.
Regardless if those are still
Yeah,
up.
regardless if those are still there. All right, so Julie won that one.
I did.
I got to get some dragon stones here, because Julie's going to get that bonus 5 gold if I don't. All right. Well, this is going to be a slow. Oh, no, it's only 3.
It's only 3. But still, it's going to be
10.
messy.
Okay, I'm going to take purple.
Okay.
That way I'll take another purple.
Nice.
Now, why am I doing that? Because I'm going for a storm, which is all the same color. I'm trying to get purple and blue.
Well, I'm going to do green.
Okay.
And I'm going to deny you that purple.
Oh, yeah. See, well, you're keeping track, huh?
Yeah, well, it's kind of easy because we have it
I'm
open.
going to get a blue. And I will take well, I might as well get the 9 in case I have to sequence. No, I'm going to take them.
Okay.
Oh, goblin goes on the right. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it can't go there.
It can't. So then where to go?
It goes over here.
Okay.
Goes to the location. Let me make sure.
Okay.
This is something that I don't... Goblins. Only 2 locations remain. Left, right goblin cards still apply. If the card is middle, place the goblin on the non-dragon location. So I guess that's right, left, right. It's not very clear on that.
No, it's not.
It's okay.
I'm actually going to go for that middle one where the goblin is.
Did I draw that? Did I draw that?
You did.
Yeah, I did. Okay. Which one are you going for?
I'm going to go for that.
All right. You get +1. as always.
Oh, I didn't do it. So 3, 4, 5 plus 1 is 6, and I
So
needed 8.
So you put your guy.
So I'm going to put
You
my
get
guy
your,
here.
in the academy, you get these back. All right, so I'm going to go. That's 4, huh? 4. I can do it.
Which one are you doing, honey?
Throw in here. 4 dice. 6, 8, 9. I'm going to reroll the 1. 11.
Nice.
No, that's 10.
10.
6,
But you hand in your
10.
guy.
I'll turn in my guy to get a +1. Now I'm out of guys. All right, well, at least I'm on there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Nice.
Okay, and I get a card.
Good job.
Your turn.
Thinking. 9. Oh. I think I'll take a random.
All right, so Julie's, that's what she's going for. She
2,
has,
3, 4, 5, 6,
she's probably
7,
going to
8.
use those greens soon. All right, so I'm going to chance it. I got to roll really well. Now, this is the push your luck aspect on this game.
What are you doing?
Going right here. I got to get 3s and 4s. Yeah, I'm not going to get it because even if I roll a 4, I'll try. Yeah, all right, that's okay. I put a guy here. I get my cards back. Your turn. That probably wasn't very smart.
Probably not.
That's okay.
Just a try.
4 dice.
8, 9, 10, 11.
So you get to place your guy. All your cards are gone.
Here's
All right. I'm going again.
Okay.
Oh, that was terrible.
Oh, gosh. There you go. 8, 9, 10.
11.
Yay.
So the game's over.
Yep.
I get 13. Now you know why I went for it.
Good for you.
And Julie's going to get 1 dragon stone for this guy being here. I get to 1 dragon stone for this card.
Don't I get 5?
Yeah, you get 5 gold. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the only dragon stones I have is this one. It's the only card I won in the game. These cards. Once this is won, the game's over. How many dragon stones do you have?
2.
Well, you have 2
right here.
Plus your guy.
Plus
3.
my guy said 3.
So you get a bonus of 5. So maybe I'm going to lose because maybe I should have tried to win other locations first. So on mine here, I have 10, 20, 22. And I don't have any gold on my special card. Some cards do come with that. How much do you have?
5, 10, 15, 20, 24.
24?
Mm-hmm. How much do you have?
22. So Julie won by 2. Now, look, I that was probably the best move for me to do unless I was keeping track there.
Yeah.
Now, could I have instead gone for these? But Julie probably would have won this before me, and I would have really have lost.
True.
Yeah, it would have taken me how many turns to win these?
A lot.
4 turns.
Yeah.
2 more turns, and there was only 1 more spot left here. So that was probably the best thing for me.
Yeah,
to
I think
do.
you did the right thing, honey.
Yeah, I just didn't get as much gold in previous turns.
It's okay.
No, this is life and death.
No.
All right, so that's Dragonrealm, which is, you can see some of the similar mechanics as Dragonwood.
Mm-hmm.
We'll post some review videos up here on our YouTube channel. We won't be doing those reviews live.
No.
But again, thanks for watching. I'm David.
Thanks. I'm Julie. Have a good day.
All right, take care.
Bye.